So this is pretty cool. This is the local that I see sometimes down on the Chester Secondary. And I am in Philly. RG Tower is... This is going to CSX RG Tower. And I've never seen a train over here. I know they come here, but I've never caught one. This is cool. Let's hang out and see what's going on. They're just waiting on their signal. So that's where I was standing. This is 58th Street. This is the Chester Secondary or EastWick Secondary here. And let me spin you around. In the distance, right over there, you can see some BNSF units. That's the ethanol train. That's RG over there. That's CSX over there. CSX yard. I can get a little closer. Maybe I will in a little while. So this place is Bartram Gardens. John Bartram Gardens. Pretty cool place. And it just happens to be by the train, which is even cooler. So usually in the summertime, this field isn't as grown in. Let's cruise down here, down this path. So this river is the Schuylkill River. John, Schuylkill River Valley Railroad. Here's your river, man. This is the southwest side, and that's the South Philly side over there. And beyond those tanks, you can see you can barely make out. There's a locomotive, couple locomotives over there. This is CSX RG yard. You can see a train out there on the Schuylkill River bridge. That bridge goes over the river. Whether or not it opens, I really don't know, because I don't think any really big boat traffic comes up here, big boats. But I really don't know. So there's a train on the bridge waiting to get in the yard or through the yard to continue north. You can see kind of like here, before I was on higher ground, so you can see there's a city back there. You could see better, but you could just barely probably make out those orange locomotives over there. And that's the yard. And that train there, I don't know what it is, but it's out there blocking one of the main streets here. And it's probably been there for, I don't know, 20 minutes. And who knows when it's going to move. I feel bad for those people waiting, but that's how it is. The railroad keeps going. Don't really care about you and I. I'll take you back in a little bit. They're moving. They just gave 2 honks. So these guys are going to move off the main, and then that local is going to move in. Hopefully we'll catch some shots of that. This is going to be a slow going train, so I'm just going to stop and pick it back up and bring you back in and back and forth, because it's just going to be slow getting this train going again. So like I was saying, this is the Schuylkill River here. Okay, this is the lower part of the river. You go south a little bit, probably I'm gonna guess nautical by river. The bird flies 2 miles, and you go into the Delaware River, which eventually flows into the Atlantic Ocean. The Schuylkill River aside from the Delaware River, I think is the Delaware River, I believe, is one of the biggest rivers in the state of Pennsylvania. I think the Susquehanna is the second. The Schuylkill River is another big river in the state of Pennsylvania. And all these rivers eventually empty into the Atlantic Ocean, either via the Chesapeake Bay or the Delaware River. So that train's moving a little bit better now. There's those trash cars. Those trash cars were blocking the road, so I don't know how far back they go. It's a pretty big train though. This is another cool spot, man. I've never been down, I've been on the upper part of these gardens, and I've never walked down here to the river. I never knew that all these walkways were down here. It's pretty cool. Not really the best of areas. You kind of got to be, you got to have your head on a swivel over here. And it's good to have something with you, or somebody. It's Sunday, it's chilly, it's rainy, and not many people out. Bring you back in a couple. That's the end of that train, so maybe that local's going to pull on next. Let's see. If you listen close, turn your volume up, you can hear that local coming onto this bridge. Now, somebody just gave two blasts over there, and that oil train is taking off now, or moving, or looks like he's just moving around.
K162 east, 6 track, restricting RG.
That's K162.
748 out.
Is that BNSF? It's an ethanol train. I don't know if he's just running around his train or what he's doing, but we're waiting on this guy. This is the local. I think it's SC20, which is Stony Creek, and that's a Conrail, shared assets. So that's a Conrail crew running that CSX train, and that's what they do. Conrail runs crews on that secondary, and a lot of the secondary tracks around here in Paulsboro, New Jersey, and into New Jersey, Conrail runs crews. And that's that local coming down. And this local will come into the yard, and those cars will get switched off and put on the other trains and head wherever. North, south, east, and west. Wish my phone had a bigger zoom on it, but it doesn't. But you guys get the idea. So he's going to crawl. I'm not going to sit here. It's kind of chilly. Hey, hope you enjoyed this one. Like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.